everybody. So today's Monday. That means it's time for Family Movie Night. And this week we are starting our fourth edition of Disney Scares Month, where we talk about movies for the family that were made by Disney that are sort of scary, have a little bit of a horror feel to them. And most of them are perfectly fine to watch with your family for Halloween. So if you're looking for something that's not too scary, but just got a little bit of fun scares, because I think a lot of kids like getting a little bit scared. And you can see in the playlist, I'll have in the description, all the different ones that we've done so far for Disney Scares Month for Family Movie Night. So this week for Disney Scares Month, we are talking about 2000 Disney Channel original film, Phantom of the Megaplex. And this movie is a lot of fun. It has that sort of spirit of a small film that you got that sort of enthusiasm of people that are just trying to do the best with all of the pieces that they are given. And I really love that. I think that's something special about TV movies that sometimes you get in really small indies, but I don't know, there's just a feeling of everybody having fun and everybody trying their hardest to make something entertaining. And I like that. And this is a ghost story, The Phantom of the Megaplex, as you can tell by the title. And it's about a kid named Riley who works at a megaplex. He's played by Taylor Hanley. One day he's given basically his siblings, his sister named Karen and his brother named Brian, that he has to kind of watch, but he has to work. And so he's sort of dealing with them. He's sort of putting them in movies and they're sneaking around and everything. The reason why he's doing this is because his mom's going on a date. His mom is a widow and she's going on a date with a guy named George. And they're all a little bit like unsure about George. And everything is all aflutter at the movie theater because they're having a big premiere at the theater, and everybody's very, very excited about it, and it's a lot of work. And the manager of the theater, named Sean, is especially under a lot of pressure from the owner of the megaplex. He is named Wolfgang Nettermeyer, Mr. Nettermeyer, and he is very tough on Sean, and he won't even learn Sean's name. And so that's kind of the setup for it. We also have Mickey Rooney as sort of the big name draw of this movie. He plays the son of the family or the progeny of the family that owned a movie theater that was there until it was destroyed to build this new movie theater. And he doesn't actually have a job at the theater, but he's just kind of always there. And he thinks he has a job, so there's something kind of mysterious about him, and you learn more about him through the course of the movie. So there is kind of this legend of a phantom at the theater, and as we kind of go along with the night, it's pretty fun. Different things start happening that usually coincide with what's being shown at the movie theater. For instance, there's a movie about it's called Cyclone Summer, about a tornado disaster movie. And all of a sudden there's this giant fan in the theater that literally pushes all the people out of the theater. And so there's a lot of like fun, kind of campy scares in that way, like nothing scary, but just sort of silly and a little bit campy. And I think that you kind of have to accept that going into movies like this, is they're working on a very small budget, but that's kind of part of the appeal to me. It's part of the fun of this sort of energy of this type of picture, in my opinion. And you kind of building up the clues and trying to figure out who the phantom is or what it is. And that's very enjoyable. I did find that the movie dragged in the middle, particularly there where, I don't know, it was just getting repetitive and I was just starting to lose interest a little bit. So that was a bit of a problem. I was less interested in kind of what was going on with Pete's mother, and some of that other stuff wasn't as interesting to me. And some of the Mickey Rooney stuff wasn't as interesting to me as when things are going down in the movie theater. But this is a small budget, energetic, film, and it's also really in love with movies. And I think that could be really fun for kids to kind of get a feel of the energy of being like a movie fan, and that love of movies. All the characters in this movie really love film and talking about film, and the golden age of film, and all of that. Also the excitement for a movie premiere and all that stuff going on. So I really love that for kids, and kind of getting them excited about movies as well, as this really cool thing that this movie does. And so I think it's a pretty solid little Disney Channel original movie. I think your kids will like it. It has boy characters, it has girl characters, some really clever sequences, like I said, with the cyclone, or when this giant inflatable dinosaur comes on the loose, and the one of the kids is actually like attacking it with one of those prop swords from a marquee. And so that was clever and fun, and so I think it's got a lot going for it. I definitely enjoyed it. So let me know what you think of it. Is it one of your favorites? I would love to hear. And so thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel, and we'll look forward to a whole month of Disney Scares. I'm very excited about it. So thanks so much, and consider becoming a patron to the channel. It's what allows me to do family movie night and so many other things. I'll have information in the description section. So thanks so much, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.